Located on the Caspian Sea just east of Baku, Piralahi Island was one of the first places oil was extracted here in Azerbaijan. Soon, oil became the focus of the island, with half of it used as an oil refinery and the other half used as a place for workers to live. By the 1960s, the population here had grown to about 14,000, and today it provides a unique view of what Azerbaijani life might have looked like under the USSR. These apartment buildings were widespread during the last few decades of the Soviet Union. Called Khrushchevka, they were built beginning in the 1960s under the leadership of Nikita Khrushchev. The goal of these Khrushchev apartments was to provide low-cost, no-frills housing to alleviate the housing shortage as workers moved from the countryside to the cities. These apartments were cheaply built, however, and were designed to only last about 25 years. Why? Because the idea was that once communism in the Soviet Union had reached its full maturity, there would no longer be shortages of anything, and temporary housing would no longer be necessary. As you can see, these Khrushchev apartments are still here. When the USSR collapsed in 1991, these supposedly temporary houses were left standing. In wealthier cities like Moscow or Baku, these buildings were eventually knocked down, but in less wealthy communities, people still live in the Khrushchevka nearly 30 years after they were supposed to be obsolete.